Some people fucking chug energy drinks, man. And they're just like, yeah, man, it's basically like water to me. I'm like, how the fuck, dude? How the fuck? What's up, show? How are you, man? You know, I drink one energy drink and I feel like my entire body is about to crumble. I drank 6 Monster Energy. Jack, I believe you. Check DMs. What about the people's elbow or whatever? I can do that now. I didn't make this entrance, so every time I hear this entrance, I get surprised. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Chug them like water. There's genuinely, Jack, there is so many people who do. And like, if I didn't see it in person, I wouldn't believe you. But like, there are people who I used to work with that did the same thing. Like one of my, I was friends with one of my bosses back at my old job, and she would literally chug Monster energy drinks. Just back to back to back. 4 or 5 of them a shift, and it was just like, the fuck, dude? My wife was the same way up until she experienced an anxiety attack. I think it was like earlier this year, and it was like the first time she's had like a legitimate anxiety attack, so she stopped drinking them. But like prior to that, she used to drink probably 3, 4, 5 a day, you know? I could never, dude. I have to be so careful when I take one, because if I have one energy drink, my entire body goes from being like this to being like, you know, the fact that you guys are getting energy drinks at all for my AWA shows is a miracle. It's an actual miracle. I'm putting my body through the fucking ringer, dude. Fucks up my sleep at night? Yeah, dude. Mix coffee with my cola. I've never heard of that before. You know what? I'm at the age now where I'm starting to think maybe I should supplement my my Red Bulls for coffee. Like maybe I should give coffee a shot. Coffee didn't taste good when I was like 17. I haven't had it since, right? Hell yeah, show. I see that watch streak, buddy. Thank you. Just to play games, people. Yeah, I get that, Scrubby. There's a name for that. I've been getting a lot of Instagram reels on my algorithm about that behavior, you know, where people absolutely refuse to settle down for the night because they haven't had enough me time during the day. And honestly, I completely understand that. I am somebody who, as somebody who struggles with the idea, the concept of being alive, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I need to have a reason to be awake during the day, and if it's just to work, to afford a place to go to sleep so I can go to work the next day, I spiral really, really, really bad. So it is very, very important to me that I get me time every single day, and I will ruin my sleep to get it. It's still gross. I love you, Grazer. I start to feel my heart rate. Yeah, exactly, Alex. I'm the same way, dude. I'm the exact same way. I'm the monster. Hi, baby. Coffee and cola is called Sham. It's a little harder than Dew. Like Mountain Dew? What's Dew? I feel like I'm falling into one of those traps where I say, like, what's Dew? And you're like, you said the funny word. Feels like a player in my heart the way I do. It's just coffee plus monster plus... Stop! What's wrong with you? How did that attack miss? Fuck, man. Dude's nuts! No! Fuck, no. Myers, did you see that game I sent you? It was on sale on Steam for $2. So it ain't some great fucking gesture, but I thought you might like it because it's a simulator game. It's a simulator game and it doesn't look bad. Yeah, it's called Ranch Simulator. I sent it on Steam last night. It's on sale right now for $2. It's like 95% off. Mountain Dew, okay. Some people drink it for breakfast? What the fuck? That's what Dew is? I didn't know if Dew was a special word for, like, coffee energy drink hybrid. I've never heard somebody called Mountain Dew Dew before, especially in the context that we're currently discussing. Gamer subs? I've never had one. I mean, Christ, I don't even drink energy. When I The first time I started drinking energy drinks was when I started streaming in 2020. And that was specifically so that I can provide you guys with the best entertainment that I could, because I just got off my overnight shift, so I was tired, you know what I mean? So that's when I started drinking energy drinks. Which, like, was wildly unhealthy, but... I want to go to sleep. My wife is the same way, baby. She's the exact same way. She used to literally just live off of Red Bull like it was water. No water, just Red Bull. Yeah. I know what it is. I just can't be fucked, dude. I can't be fucked to make my own energy drinks, you know? Can't be fucked. But how's everyone's weekend doing? Apparently it's almost Christmas. Didn't know that. It's almost fucking Christmas. It's 20 gigs? I don't know, but I bought it for you, myself, and Mr. Whiskers, because it was on Whiskers' playlist, or wish list. And it's a simulator game, so I thought you might like it. And, it didn't look like shit, so I figured I would buy it. $6 down the drain, right? Like, who cares? Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. It's Blamus! Oh my god. Baby, I'm gonna hire you as my, my content manager. How would you feel about that? You can create the funny words for me to sell. Are you guys ready for Blamus 2025? Oh my god, we're having giveaways and other bullshit. I'm ready, man. I'm actually not ready. I feel like shit. God, dude. For real though, I don't know where my energy is, man. Wednesday, I just crashed. Thursday, I felt like I was in a fog. Today, I feel like I'm in a fog. You know? I slept well. I had a good day. I had a good stream. I'm having a good stream now. No problems, no drama, no issues whatsoever, but my energy is just... it's just gone. Yeah. Alex, I think you're in the exact same boat as I am, because my father has a sensitivity to caffeine as well. You know? And as I've gotten older, I think that I might as well. Like, I stopped drinking Coke for that reason, or soda for that reason, a few years ago, and I picked it up again when I moved to Ireland, because my wife loves it, and now it's become kind of habit to have, like, one energy drink, like, during stream, you know what I mean? Or rather, like, one soda during stream. But even then, I try not to have it in excess, and I try to have it earlier in the day as well. What's up, Jed? Hi, Oski. Good morning, everybody. The cutter finishes it. I want to know the name of the move that he has set. I want to know what the name... He has a move where he picked somebody up and he spun them in the air like a pizza, and I want to know what that move is. I don't know what that move is. Bam! That one's for you, baby. It's probably the F10. There's two F10s as well. There's like the F10-1, the F10-2. I'm pretty sure it's the F10, because I was looking for moves that are like apps. If you guys have any recommendations as well. I had a lot of fun creating Comatose's moveset, because I wanted it to look like absolutely ridiculous. Like every move that he had, I wanted it to look like he was either punching you 14 feet away, or he was picking you up and throwing you 14 feet away. So I wanted people flying, you know. I'm back. Hope I didn't miss anything too good. It was a pretty good match, but no. No, we're here. We're just chilling, man. Today's going to be a nice, easy day. Today's going to be a nice, easy day. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm channeling my inner Oscitator. We're relaxing. Seducing people with our voice. DNA Unraveler? What the fuck? I'm making my character slightly more insane. Go on. Go on. Tell us more. You're in the right place. Yeah. So I have the grand backhand. I have the grand uppercut. I have Like I spent a good number of hours. I spent a good number of hours going through and searching for moves that just fuck people like across the ring. I found a couple, but I just wish there was more. There's literally thousands of moves in the game, so like I guarantee that I've missed a couple. There's one that I'm a particular fan of. It's called like the thrust kick or something like that, and it's a standing front. It's a standing front attack, and you put your foot on their chest, and then you kick, and the person goes, just goes fucking flying back, dude. They're gone, man. Gone. Boo. Is it a thrust kick or what's it, something with a P? I don't remember. On a man? I'm unfamiliar with her entrance. I'm sure I'd recognize it if I saw it. Pump kick. That's what I'm thinking of. Pump kick. Not thrust kick. Pump kick. Yeah, pump kicks are when you put your foot on them and then you push. Yeah, so it just sends the bitch fucking gone, dude. It's fucking... Also, hey, Rogue, what's up? Sorry, I missed you. Super kick, yeah. New video on 2K entrances? Yeah, hell yeah, man. Do it. So, news for the 2.5 of you who have been news for the 2.5 of you who have been paying attention to my modding adventures for the last, like, week and a half. I am just about done. I have now 2 board games left to design, and I am done. I have 2 board games left, and the entire thing is done. I spent about 3 hours last night going through and naming 4,700 billion files. So now, now all the cards are the correct name. So, like, it'll say Baby Dragling on it. It'll say Jack Ryder on it. It'll say Rogue on it. It will say Virus on it. You know, it no longer has a picture of Baby Dragon. It says that her name is Kitemon, you know. So all the names in the game have been changed. Everything's done. All I have is 2 board games left to make, and that's the last thing I have to do, and it's done. Have you ever played DBD? Yeah, of course, yeah. Why? What's up? Yeah, there's 5 board games in TCG Sim Razor. There's board games and there's comics. Kayuma. Hey, Ring, what's up, man? Also, that's an excellent emote combination. I fuck with it. Just asking. Yeah, no, so I never really cared for DBD. I got really into it pretty early into my wife's and I's online relationship. Because I wanted to help her get better at it, so I did that hyper obsession thing that I did, and I learned every fucking possible thing that you could about it. So I ended up getting really into it for a short while. I think I had like 500 or 600 hours into it, which was all in the span of like 2 months. But I ultimately ended up getting out of it because the toxicity in that game did not do me much for my mental health. The toxicity of DBD was just, it was honestly too much. Some people love, like, the after game, like bickering. I don't, man. It's like knives to my nervous system, dude. DBD is the most toxic game I've ever played, and I've played League of Legends. DBD is unbelievably toxic. It's insane, dude. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. We don't do that. Yes, we fucking do. Yes, we do. Are you kidding me? Ring. I found out I could change the pictures of a trading card simulator game on Steam, and I literally went balls deep, and I've been editing 500,000 pictures. And I've somehow created an entire mod for it now, at this point. No.
We believe we...
Of course, there's an ad in the video you sent me. Why wouldn't there be? Okay. I know who this is. I know who this is because She's NXT, right? She's like the Alexa Bliss wannabe. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Well, to be fair, it's not all that girly. A couple of the arm motions, maybe, but, like, you're only gonna notice that if you're, like, really looking and, like, trying to catch it, you know what I mean? That doesn't seem all too girly, so I think you're safe. TCG? Yeah? Hey, I've talked to Rose about it, but I would like to get another opinion. How you been feeling about that Expedition game? YouTube Premium moment? Shut the fuck up. Sounds like someone's never been in a Valorant comp lobby. That's because I like good games. I say as I play WWE 2K25. Follow for more hilarious streaming jokes. I got her. It's been on my wish list for a while, and I did get invited to the, Alski. And I got invited to the early access as well, but I watched Rose play it, and I've been watching Rose play it. Hi, Rose, by the way. And it doesn't look good to me. I have it installed, and I have no desire to play it. Hey, Lemon, what's up, man? You guys talking about me? No, we're talking about somebody else. And they create a finisher? Wait, there's create a finisher? P33? Stop. I love Offspring, man. Offspring is one of my favorite bands of all time. It was my first CD that I ever owned, was the Offspring Americana. Triple Tombstone pile drive? What the fuck is that? The graphics wise looks great. The concept looks great. The map design looks great. The game looks solid. But the part that's killing it for me is when I watch you guys attack. When I watch you guys enter combat, it's like watching a game from 2005 PlayStation 2. Literally, it's like 2005 PlayStation 2. Where, like, Rose goes to go attack, and she just goes, ah! Like, no collision, no reaction. You know, like, enemies are hitting her, like, she's swinging her sword, and there's, like, 7 goblins stabbing her, and she's just... And I'm watching these animations, and I'm like... Brother, I have seen cell phone games with better animation than this shit, you know? It's just Kicker. I haven't heard of a band called Kicker. Offspring is the top anime, right, baby? For real though. Hi, Scar. Only I played like. You don't like turn-based stuff, Iris? You create your own move. How the fuck does that work? Like what? You pick like every stage of the animation. You need to be able to cleave through enemies. I think there are things that can be improved, but yeah. So I've never played an extraction game, and the only reason why I haven't, the only reason is because every single extraction game is PvPvE. My least favorite game genre is PvEvP. Despise it. Despise it. Absolutely despise it. There are so many games where I'm like, that looks really good. Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders looks amazing. The graphics, the gameplay, the sound effects are out of this world. And then I hear it's PvP, and I'm like, now I don't want to play it. I wouldn't play Tarkov. I've never played Tarkov. I can gear for 2 things, Scar. I can be PvP, which I don't really like to do, but I can do it. Or I can do PvE. I have two entirely different mindsets, two entirely different playstyles, two entirely different lists of priority, you know? And when you combine a game that is PvEVP, my brain doesn't know what to do, and I don't have any fun. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna loot all this stuff from this boss I killed. And then I go, well, I don't want to carry too much. Somebody might kill me. And, like, I don't get to ever enjoy what I'm doing because I'm afraid some guy's going to shotgun me from around a corner. You know? And it's like, you never really get to enjoy... Very rarely do you get to enjoy a nice PvP match in these types of games. 99% of the times, it's like you turn a corner and somebody hits you in the back of the head with an axe. And it's like, I guess I got outplayed. Nah, man. I suffer from severe anxiety, alright, dude? I would like to play a game where I don't get anxious. PvPvE just makes me anxious the whole time. Because I'm scared of 7-year-olds hiding behind a door with a shotgun. You know? It's the worst. I can't relax. I can't enjoy the game. I can't enjoy it. You know? There's a PvE side or is a PvEVP? The worst. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Ozzy boy. Virus, you know what you should genuinely do? You get it back, but when are we getting back into Sea of Thieves? I want to play Sea of Thieves, but I also don't want to play Sea of Thieves. Because I'll shock down you from around the corner! Exactly! You know? I'm too busy min-maxing PvE, right? Like my PvE strategies. And the next thing you know, I get killed by a toddler with an axe. And it's just like, fuck, dude. It's just so fucking aggravating, man. Yeah, but anyway, you know what? What you should do, Virus, is you should play Divinity with us. I'm putting together a team. I'm putting together a group of individuals who will complete a multiplayer game of Divinity. We're gonna complete it, man. We're definitely not gonna get stuck in the tutorial and everyone's gonna quit and never play with me again. Absolutely not gonna happen. I don't know, I see gargling and deep throat in that post. Maybe we should read it. Hey, how come you have a head mod? How come I don't have head mod? I want to copy Bark Raiders in a buddy stream. I can't believe it's like you have to pay to play it. First one was me running around anxious as shit for 15 minutes as I was trying to do right now in deep throat. It says it's a no mic, so he's gargling fast. I have no idea what he said that there. Second run was actually fun until a 2-story tall robot started anally penetrating me with rockets. I ran back to an area I had cleared and some dickhead with a shotgun was there. See, Oski, you just explained the exact reason why I don't like PvPvE. You're like, yeah, man, I just fought this super cool 2-story tall robot. This was sick. And then you turn a corner and somebody shotguns you as you're healing, right? Oh, it is so triggering. It is so triggering. My problem, I like Sea of Thieves. I don't like the PvP aspect of Sea of Thieves. But I like Sea of Thieves, and I would play it. My issue with Sea of Thieves, and it's not so much an issue, it's a lack of drive. Because there's no real development in Sea of Thieves. It's, You're just grinding for cosmetics. You know? And, like, let's be completely honest, the PvE content isn't very challenging. It's actually quite easy. So, without the PvP, like I started playing Sea of Thieves again when Safe Seas came out earlier this year or whatever. And without the threat of somebody coming over and blowing it, you know, you to pieces. Oh, Trina just got fucked. Without the threat of someone coming over and blowing you up to pieces, there's no challenge at all. At all. You know what I mean? There's no talents. There's no leveling. You have 2 buttons. You have melee swing and melee block. And that's it. Like, you literally got 2 buttons. You know, so you can log in. You can literally have never played before in your life. You can log in. And you can go fight the hardest boss that you can find. And you're up to par with fighting that boss, you know? There's no development. You just play for the sake of playing. Which in its own regards can be a positive. But to me, personally, I consider that a negative. For me. But Sea of Thieves is a good game. Hi, fella. Don't play on safer seas. Yeah, and then I get stuck in the fact that I don't want to play PvPvE. I like it. They made it PvE only, Oski. Yep. One of my issues with Divinity is the first time I got it. The first one I got was Divinity 1. The first one I got with Divinity was Divinity 1, and I got really into it, and it made me want to buy Divinity 2 because Divinity 2 was just better. So I got Divinity 2 with a couple friends of mine. Pretty sure Ataxian was one of them. And we made it to the tutorial area, Fort Joy. The first tutorial... what I consider to be a tutorial area. Right? Never got out. Never played again. 3 of us were available. 1 of us wasn't. We make a new group. Those 3 people and a new person. We get to Fort Joy, the beginning area, the tutorial area. We all log out for the night. It's been 2 hours. Next thing you know, 1 person can't show up again. Repeat 15 times. Try to make a 4-person group. Fails. 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 Schedules don't align. 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 It's literally impossible. You know, so then you go to a 3-man group. Impossible. 2-man group. Impossible. It's just like... So I ended up just playing through the game myself. It's almost like playing D&D. I mean, it's the exact same thing. It's literally the exact same thing, right? The schedules just don't align. They literally just don't align. And then, like, what do you do, right? So, I have, between Baldur's Gate and Divinity, I have 706 hours played. And I have never played in a group that wasn't just my wife and I. You're completely right. You're completely right. You know, I would love to play one of those games in a group of 4. But I'm at the point now where I'm pretty close to giving up. Because, I mean, I've been trying for fucking 10 years and it's never happened. It's never happened. You know? Literally never happened. And every time I think it's gonna happen, it doesn't happen. You know? And I'm hesitant... I'm hesitant to start a new campaign because I feel like it's just gonna fail again. It's exhausting. See, I don't mind it. I don't mind controlling the additional characters. I like the strategy behind it. My problem is I want that aspect of chaos where you have 4 people on semi-different pages. You know what I mean? I'm trying to clear a game. Yeah. You imagine. Ooh, Probe Daddy. Oh, I lied. He got reversed. I lied. He got reversed. Yeah. So, I'm going to be playing through Divinity 1 with Lesser Slayer. Lesser Slayer is like the only person that I can actually rely to be around every day. Like, Lesser Slayer is around every single night until about 1:30 a.m. in the morning. So I get about 2 to 3 hours with him every night, without fail. Every single night, 7 days a week. You know? But I don't have anyone else like that. Oh my god. See, I don't think that's... I mean, it's not the right way to play, but it's also not the wrong way to play either, Oski. You know what I mean? It's not the right way, but it's not the wrong way. One of the things that's great about these types of games is that you can do that. You know, there's contingencies in place for doing that. You know? If you attack the Grove, then it opens up a storyline opportunity for you to join forces with the Absolute. You know? So, like, you can do that if you wanted, you know? Like 4 to 7 times a week. But I may have to bring my wife. Been wanting a second playthrough? Really? My wife did not enjoy Baldur's Gate. Did not enjoy it. We had a lot of fun with Divinity. She didn't like Baldur's Gate as much. Baseline at that point. Oh, was that person? Okay. Yeah, okay. So that person's just a prick. That person's just a prick. So that opens up another conversation that I think Ringman would be interested in talking about as well. One of my issues with this style of game, and by this style of game I mean specifically... All right, Lemon. Hell yeah, dude. Have fun, dude. One of my issues with these style, like, story-based games like this, Divinity, Divinity 2, Baldur's Gate 3, is that, in my opinion, you only get to enjoy the game once. I know Grazer and I have had this exact discussion on this stream before. A few of us have. A lot of the mystique and the enjoyment for it, for me, is the story. Not knowing what's happening, not knowing where it's going, not knowing the weight of your decisions at that moment. You know? Do I spare this person? Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And you sit there and you think, well, if I spare them, they might give me a reward, but if I kill them, the other person has a guaranteed reward. You know, and you got to sit there and you got to think, like, what's going to be better, you know? But then you play it and you find out what that reward is, and the next time you play it, you know what to do. You know, you go through that quest where you have to find the hidden treasure. You do the 17 steps, but then when you do a second playthrough, you already know where the treasure is. Oh, I just got to go walk over there and dig. You know? Hey, what's up, CJ? What's up, man? You know, and once you know the secrets and the quests and the decisions that you have to make, it takes away a lot of what adds the mystique to the game. Go back and kill everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I've played through Divinity now 3 times. I played Divinity 2 3 times from start to end. The first time was the time I told you where I played solo. I played solo and I just mulled through it on my own. The second time I played was with my wife. And the way that I did it was that I made her make every decision. Which, in my opinion, isn't really fair to her. Because it was like she was playing solo. You know? I was a glorified combat jockey that just followed her around and backed up her decisions with my huge muscles. And that was it. You know, we'd reach a part where it's like, oh, should I kill this person or spare them? And I'd go, I don't know. You're going to have to pick. You know? So, it was a lot less entertaining for me because I wasn't so much playing as much as I was just following. And it was the exact same way on my third playthrough as well, where I didn't really do anything. I just followed along. I managed the items. I managed the gear. I managed the money. The loot. And I focused on combat, and that was about it. You know, she did anything that was like role play or like decision making. She did all of that. I'm the muscle here. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Ring. Exactly. Yeah, so I have trouble replaying those games, and I don't think that I would enjoy replaying Divinity. Like, if I had 3 people, myself being the 4th, you know, if I had 3 people who had already beaten Divinity 2, or let's say Baldur's Gate, you know, and we all grouped up, I figured that would be a conversation that you and I were gonna understand. Is the same situation gonna happen again in Divinity 3? Honestly, Super, I'm a little bit scared about Divinity 3. I don't want to play Divinity 3 alone, and I know for a fact I'm gonna play Divinity 3 alone. I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. And I'm terrified of it. I know it's gonna happen. You wanna know how I know it's gonna happen? Because nobody I know has as much free time as me. And I'm gonna want to play it, like, every day, all day. I'm gonna want to just commit my entire personality to that game. And I'm not gonna be able to do that. You're either providing already informed guidance to steer situations the way you want them, which I think really spoils things, or you're taking a complete... Yep, exactly, Oski. Now, to be completely fair, Oski, one of my favorite aspects, if not my favorite aspect of Divinity, and to be fair, towards the end, Baldur's Gate, is the combat. I love cranking up the difficulty and playing those, like, I view it like a game of chess. You know, I like going into a situation with a party that, you know, you try to, when you play more than once, you try to play different classes, different party comps, right? And I like going into those really hard battles and being like, how the fuck do we get out of that? You know, we got a super steel enforcer guy, we got 7 of those dudes, we got the boss, we got a flying eyeball. Like, what's the order or priority here? Okay, Grazer, what do you got? You got 2 stuns and a sleep? Alright, you open up with 2 stuns and a sleep over there. Ringman, alright, you're gonna go engage with the boss. You're gonna taunt him. Okay, you just focus on staying alive. Linz, I need you to take your ice arrow and ice that doorway so that anybody who comes in slips, and anybody who gets by, I want you to shoot him in the dick. You know, alright, go team. You know, I like the combat aspect of these types of games, you know what I mean? I love the combat aspect. I like when it's hard. I like struggling. Especially when it comes to video games, I like struggling. I know that you've made a good game when I go to bed and I'm sitting there in the dark and all I can think about is potential strategies to try the next time I play that game. That's one of my favorite things. If your game is so simple that I can figure it out while playing it 5 minutes in, I'm not going to enjoy it. That's true, Linz. Most enjoyable game genres. I definitely like combat, that's for sure. I like struggling for strategy reasons. I like having to decipher a situation. I like... There's two different types of struggling, right? There's skill-based struggling, where you eventually get better. And then there's strategy-based struggling, where you have to figure out a puzzle out of something, you know what I mean? Like, Outlast Trials hits that mark for me, even though nobody would play that game with me. Fuck me, I guess. You know, Outlast Trials hits that dot for me. Because it is both skill-based, while simultaneously, quite literally, being a puzzle game. Oh my god, Bunny. Jesus Christ. You know? It's quite literally a puzzle game, but you need to have a good amount of skill to understand how to survive while you're figuring out the puzzle. You know? Fuck that, Jack, I love you. Dark Tide is another game that I'm a big fan of. It's been one of my most played games 4 years in a row now. Dark Tide is a skill-based game. Dark Tide has an unbelievably high skill ceiling. An unbelievably high skill ceiling. You know? And there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, man, I play Dark Tide. I'm like, okay, do you like farm Havoc 40s? And they go, no. And I go, okay, so there's still a ceiling that you haven't reached yet. You know? The game keeps getting harder. It doesn't get easier. It only gets harder. Like, that game is unbelievably difficult. One mistake, you wipe the whole team. I like shit like that. I like playing at that advanced level. It makes me feel good. First time I completed blind with a friend of mine, and it was a blast because we just... Yeah, I remember when you did it. I was following along. Oh, so you did end up playing through Rodowski. I thought you said you only made it to the beginning. You sure about that? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, man. Pixel art? It depends on the art. Typically, I like my games to look more on the realism side of things. A lot of games, I feel like, just do pixel art because they're lazy or they don't have the funds to make it look good. And if that's the case, sometimes they can still be good, but I don't enjoy pixel art. Valheim is like the one exception. Because Valheim is beautiful. They didn't cheap out in the sky or the water. I've got a game for you. Uh-oh. It's a WWE 2K25. Stone Shard. That's the game you've been streaming. I haven't played Darkest Dungeon. Hi, Evil.
New
Hi,
follower.
Evil. Holy fuck! Thank you for following, man. What's up, dude? Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat right now. See, I don't mind killing off those characters, Grazer, if I'm playing a custom character. Like, if Shadowheart was my main, I'd be a little bit upset. You know, if that was the character who I was playing as, I'd be a little bit upset. But,
New subscriber.
Hey. Oh, Ring, you're my first subscriber. You get to put your name up on the e-girl board. What do you want me to write up on the board of boards here? Liam is not pixel art. I don't even know how to pronounce that word, Oski. That's a selling point for you? Low poly? I don't know, man. All I know is if it doesn't look realistic, I typically don't like it. I don't know, man. It's not because I want to play the good graphics games. It's because I'm, like, conditioned to see things, like, how they are. And, like, when I look back at games like Tomb Raider and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, we gotta go pick up the chalice, and the chalice is, like, a golden square. I'm like, how the fuck did I know that was a chalice when I was 10 years old? That's a square! There is nothing indicating that that is a chalice in any way, shape, or form. And, like, my brain has been conditioned to see things to look the way they are. And now that I look at things, like, in these old school games, I literally can't even make out what's happening. Every game from PlayStation 1 looks like fucking Minecraft. And tried to murder her. It's fine, dude. Kill Lae'zel. Nobody fucking likes her. How's it going? It's not bad, Evil. I feel like I might be getting sick a little bit. Maybe that's why I've been maybe that's why my energy's been so low. Maybe because I'm, like, secretly getting sick. My throat's been real itchy all day today. Bro, I got you. I got you. Trash animations? Yeah. Trash animations? You talking about Expedition into Darkness? I can't, dude. I fucking can't with that. I fucking can't. I want to play that game so bad, but it just makes me so sad. Did not age well? Not even a little bit, dude. Not even a little bit. Because it was the only goal on the screen? Rose, stop! Mm-hmm. Hi, Glaze. Do a candle, I heard. Yeah, I heard you guys gifted the candle helmet to that other guy. Was it yesterday? Because the TVs were worse? That's kind of crazy, actually. It's weird, though, right? Like, you guys remember playing, like... Who remembers playing Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1? That game... Do you guys remember seeing that game when it released in Game Informer magazine? And being like, this is the best game of all time. The graphics? Unreal. Unreal. And he has phone calls and the people talk? Crazy. Beautiful game, deep story. It was a crazy, crazy graphics. And then you look back at it and you're like, what the fuck? Why do I have that blob fighting that blob in the middle of a blob? Like, it doesn't... My brain, like, can't comprehend what I'm looking at when I look at old games like that. So, anyway, to bring back the conversation. To bring back the conversation. When I see games like pixel art games and stuff like that, I struggle a little bit because my brain has been conditioned to newer graphic games. You know what I mean? Oh my god, she actually gonna use that chair? I guess that technically counts. Great story! Nah, dude, I'm not even in America no more. I try to not pay attention to anything that man says. If I'm being totally honest. Yeah. No, so... I really enjoy Space Marine 2. My issue with Space Marine 2 is that it's too easy to hit the skill ceiling. I love Space Marine 2. It's a beautiful game. The graphics are amazing. The customization is top tier. The character development path is great. You know, you have to, what do you call it? Level up your class, level up your build, level up your weapons, level up your weapons build, you know? And you have all these different things that you need to do. But the skill ceiling for the actual combat is so easy. You know, I didn't play the game for like 6-7 months. I got my new computer like a few weeks ago. Logged in, just jumped right into the hardest difficulty, no problem. You know, it's... The skill ceiling is a lot lower than what I would prefer. Darktide's the opposite. Darktide has an unbelievably high skill ceiling that even I haven't reached yet. And I'm at, what am I at, 1,700 hours or something like that? I haven't even reached that yet. You know? And it doesn't even really matter how good you are, because at the end of the day, you need your teammates to also be just as good as you, or else you're not going to beat that either. You know? So I can jump on the Darktide literally any day and dump so many hours into it. Hi, Casey. Hi, Kitty. I have no idea. I'm not familiar with WWE games. Well, so fun fact, neither am I. Fun factoring, there's literally thousands of cosmetics in this game, so you can quite literally put 10 bajillion hours into designing a character. But, like, if you have an idea of, like, what you want your person to look like, you can probably do something around that idea. You know? You can build pretty close to anything. It's literally thousands of cosmetics. It won't be exactly what you want, but we can get close. The darkness? How am I doing? I don't know, Casey. jar of Skippy peanut butter. Hold on. Also, what? Am I filming the right screen right now? I feel like I'm not. Let's find out. Flashbang! Nope. It doesn't work until I get on that and make the flashbang happen. Now it'll work. Oh, fuck yeah, kitty. You need me to own... No, you don't, Ring. No, you don't. No, fuck no. Jesus. Don't buy this. You can see some of my most played games here. You can see some of my most played games there. Deep Rock Galactic was a long-time favorite of mine, but I haven't played it in a long time. I'm a really big fan of 4v Hordes. 4v Hordes will always be my favorite type of game. We're talking Back 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead, Dark Tide. I love that 4v Horde mentality. Not to be confused with, like, co-op 4-player games. Like, fucking Helldivers 2 or Payday. That's a little bit different, you know, because you're just everyone's playing solo but together, you know. But games like Dark Tide, Back 4 Blood, and Left 4 Dead, you had to be as a team, or else like the Lickers or the Jockeys or the Hunters, you know, would get you. Ayo, KC? Ayo. But yeah, big fan of 4-player games. The more co-op mechanics there are, typically the better. And I'm a really big fan of skill-based games. The higher the skill ceiling, the more hours I can get out of playing. To clarify. The higher the skill ceiling, the more I am guaranteed to get my money's worth. Is the too long didn't read. You know? Hi, Casey. I don't know how I am today. I've had a little bit of talking about that. Since Wednesday, I've been feeling really, really, really drained. Like, no energy. And I'm starting to now wonder, as of like a half hour ago, I'm starting to wonder if maybe I'm getting sick. I don't feel sick, but maybe like my body's getting sick and I just haven't caught on yet. You know? I've just been really, really drained. Like, fatigue. Fatigue is the word for it. You know, I didn't even, like, even today, I was thinking about having an energy drink, and I'm just like, nah, dude, I can't. I literally can't. I have to have at least a little bit of energy before I take an energy drink. Nah, we just chilling today. We just hanging out. You know what I wanted to do today? What I wanted to do today was play either Space Marine 2 or the TCG Sim. I was debating starting to stream and just going right into that. Damn, when did Scrubby get so fucking fast, dude? Like, he just did a fucking moonsault off the bottom rope. I want to create a finisher now. You guys got me thinking about create a finisher. Yeah, well, I woke up this morning and my throat was really itchy. And then, like, right now, my throat's, like, almost feels like allergies. Like, itchy but not too itchy type thing. 30. Jesus Christ. Jesus. I don't know how you guys are keeping that, dude. With how I jump around so much with my my schedule, I'm surprised anybody's managed to even remotely maintain a watch streak. Virus, what the fuck is yours up to? You haven't posted yours. You haven't. I live in Ireland. We don't need a humidifier. We have dehumidifiers in every room. It is always wet here. It literally rains every day. There's no way. You would have had to miss one, Virus. I love the Steam recap. Were we 7 I got banned? Doesn't even make sense. You're 31? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Hi, Squatch. Yeah, I was gonna say, Virus, you're someone who I actually talk to every single stream, like, guaranteed. Bonk. I fucking laughed. I laughed last night, Virus, when you decided to randomly check my message on stream. I fucking laughed, dude. I fucking laughed. 25, let's go. The, what do you call it? Because I was lurking on you. I'm doing my thing because I was working on the graphics or whatever the fuck I was doing at the time. And all of a sudden I hear, yo, that's fucking great. And then all of a sudden I get a message that says, ha, yo, that's fucking great. And I just went, goddamn Grazer. You'd think you'd get more than 400 points for that, right? You'd think you'd get more than 400 points for a 35 stream streak. God damn, man. Who else was at 35? There was somebody else on 35 as well. I was going to say I thought it was Grazer, but obviously Grazer's one of them. Was it Linz? I think Linz is at 35. I wish I could check. That'd be really cool. No, that'd be kind of toxic. If you could see people's watch streaks, that'd be really toxic. People would be like, "Oh my god, Grazer, I saw you lost your watch streak. Did you not like me anymore?" Oh, that'd be horrible, man. That'd be horrible. That'd be terrible. That'd be bad, dude. To live on in infamy? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel drained, man. That's true, Virus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, but seriously, I laughed. I died laughing. You literally typed to me the exact same thing you said in the exact same tone. I'm at 25? Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, you've been here, like, fucking constantly as well, Glaze. Yeah, yeah. That shit was funny, dude. I was surprised there wasn't as much on sale for this, like, winter sale. Like, I clicked on the winter sale deep discounts. Like, the shit that's, like, 90, 95% off. And they only had, like, 10 games on there. And most of them I've never even heard of. Hi, Fox. I'm gonna drink some water for you. Hi. Glaze has a longer watch streak than he's been alive. Wait, he's only 25 days old? That's crazy. Yeah, all the games that I support are on sale. Outlast Trials on sale. Divinity 2 is only $10, so Divinity's on sale. Space Marine's on sale. Dark Tide's on sale. So if anybody's looking to play games with me, I mean, now's the better time than ever. Now is the better time than ever. Hi, Fox. Oh, Streets all streaming. A friend of mine with beta streaks. I had over 100 fish streak. But Twitch set my streak to roll. Ah, that sucks, man. That sucks. I can't look at the Steam sale. I was excited to look at the Steam sale, man. And then there was only like 10 things on my watch streak that are on sale, and it's like the same sale that they go on sale every month, you know. The biggest like surprise to the sales that I've seen so far is Resident Evil 4 is $15. The Resident Evil games never go below 20. They only ever go 50% off. That's it. Ever. They never, ever, 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 ever go below 20. So the fact that Resident Evil 4 is $15 right now, I was just like, shit, this has been on my wish list since release. Like, does this mean I actually have to buy it? It finally went below $20. Do I actually have to buy it? This is crazy. This is wild. I love Steam Recaps so much, though. Steam Recaps is so cool. What's the price of this game? I wouldn't mind playing this with somebody. $15? Bro, I got it for free. I got it for free. Cloudbot. I mean, use a different command. Oh, so it's doing its like bi-monthly reset where I have to like log back in and toggle it again. Why does it do that? Yeah, all right, give me a minute. Yeah, it's just turned off. All right, try now. I've been kind of wanting to play this Incursion Red River game as well. Looks kind of interesting. Because that's a PvE extraction shooter. Hey! Hi, babe. Hi. Dude, that's another 35, dude. We have like 4 35 watch streaks here now. What the fuck did I just watch? Wait, did she go in for a wheelbarrow and then hit him with a bulldog? Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch Petunia's... Okay, this is going to sound wrong, but watch her butt. She goes in for a wheelbarrow. That's when you turn backwards like this. Like she's like that butt is just gravitating towards Scrubby's face. And then she, midair, right here, boop, 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 all of a sudden grabs him with her right arm. But she was backwards 2 seconds ago. What? How does that even happen? How did she go from doing a wheelbarrow to a bulldog? All right. Just change direction midair. That was 200. Is that more than virus? Where's viruses? No. New job. I'll allow it. If you need help, I could do it later. I don't understand why that scanner like scans upside down and backwards. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. Wait, did you just catch him, Scar? Yo, big and little. Big and little got this. They got this. Hey, Shadow. Yeah, I don't know why I've been so fucking... Even right now, I feel like I can go to bed at any time. Like, I just feel so fatigued. I feel so fatigued right now, and I don't know why. I slept good. I only got woken up once for, like, a minute. But I feel like I could go back to bed, like, at any time now. And I felt the same way yesterday. I just felt fatigued. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck. Bonk. Hi, Sage. From last week. Did you watch on YouTube? Did you win? I don't remember who won last week. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yes, hell yeah, dude. Were you in a multi-man? Winning the multi-mans is so much more impressive than winning, like, a 1v1. Because it's, like, 1v1 is RNG, but, like, having, like, 3+ people is, like, the ultimate RNG. Because you have to out-RNG multiple people, you know? It's really anybody's game when it comes to multi-mans. 2v2. Shadow Snake versus who? Was it Frog and Burnie? Who'd you face? Scrubby, I love you. Bonk, 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 bonk. I don't even know what moveset you have, Scrub. I feel like Scrubby's character does one of two things. Either he, like, fucking shits on someone, or he gets shit on, and there's, like, literally no in between. It's like, literally half the time he's just getting demolished, and then the other half of the time the match only takes 30 seconds because he fucking rips the person's head off. Shadow. Okay, yeah. Shadow Leap and Shadow Snake. So that was the one where you were fighting Burnie and Frog. Hell yeah. Bom, bom, boom, bom, boom, boom, bom. Hi, Ben. Like, I'm tired, man. Right now, I'm tired. There is no reason why I should be tired. I'm tired right now, though. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do about Meltdown. As the PLE has to be next week, right? The 26th. Like, what should I do? Should I have Meltdown, like, YouTube only? Like, post it to YouTube? Like, record the show offline? Monster and Chaos. Ironically, we were having a whole conversation about that earlier today. Some people were like, I like coffee. Some people were like, I like energy drinks. Some people don't do either. You had work to do? What do you do for work? Oh, shit, Scrub. Also, was that my finisher, you little fuck? Bonk. Bonk. You know what? Scrubby's holding his own, man. Obviously, this was a dude's fault. Of hot coffee? Really? I picked vodka? What do you mean? I'm a broken man? Whether or not you're a broken man or not, I mean, you're surviving. You're not dead yet. Monk. Holy shit. Did both of you fucking idiots just do a Superman punch and miss because the other person was doing a Superman punch? Blam! Titty blam blam! I mean, I can make you a soundboard if you want. This looks like a screenshot for my back, like my playmat background. Yeah. Bits! So, Scrubby misses, and it looks like he's gonna get decked right in the head, right? Obviously, this is a complete miss. We can all see. This is a complete miss. We can all see that Scar missed here. There is no connection whatsoever. This was a perfectly placed dodge. Obviously. Clearly. Don't pay attention to that part. Don't pay attention to the part where his hand enters Scrubby. It's fine. This was a complete miss. Complete miss. I'm pretty sure that was both of their finishers, by the way. Like, almost positive. Hey, Squatch. Thank you for the bits, dude. Hey, you know what, Scrubby? It works in your favor. Because that man just tried to deck your ass. Blam! Titty blam blam blam! You wait till I start getting better at modding, baby. I'm gonna get better at modding, and I'm gonna start making my own sound packs. And you're gonna, like, pick up an AK-47 in a game, and you're gonna fire it, and it's just gonna go... Blam, 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 blam. Titty! Blam, 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 blam. Bits! Stealth was never an option. DQ, yeah, that's why Scrubby no-sold it. Didn't want Scar to get eliminated. Holy shit. Not only is Scrubby not losing this 2v1 right now, but I think he's actually winning it. Like, Scar just tried to tag out, and he stopped Scar from tagging out. Holy shit. Scrubby, what is happening? What?! I don't know, I'm scared! If that's a Twisted Bliss, you might be done. It's Twisted Bliss! What?! Okay. Bonk. Oh, she loves that move. Bonk. That might have been a signature, I'm pretty sure. Which means this might be a second Twisted Bliss. If you don't reverse this, now you're done. Oh! Oh my god! What is happening? What is happening? Scrubby! What? What is happening? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's wheelbarrowing. This is the wheelbarrow move she tried to do earlier. Oh, fuck. I have no idea what your signatures and finishers are, Scrubby. I have no idea. Hey, KC. There's no way you take this. There's no fucking... Twisted Bliss. There's no way. Alright. Alright. I think you went for a finisher there, Scrubby, and I think she reversed it right there at the end. Typically, when they do that lean down animation, it means they're about to do a signature or a finisher. And because you dodged out of her finisher, you gained a finisher. So I think you were just about to try and finish her there, and you might have won if you got it. But she fucking reversed it, so... God damn. What the fuck, dude? Do you see what I mean about Scrubby's character, dude? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Either he gets folded, or he goes God mode. No in between. He's gonna check YouTube to watch his fight, and it's just gonna be him in his little recruit gear outfit, and he's gonna lose his fucking mind. Hi, Whiskers. Whiskers, have you ever thought about becoming a cam girl? Boom, 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 boom. I like this entrance. I wish they had more generic entrances for the Titantrons. Because, like, either people have the fire, or they have the smoke, and that's it. Every person has one of the two. Where's he going? Why is he trying to leave? I am a cam girl? What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know if you'd like that game I sent you, Whiskers, but it was on your wish list, and it made me think of Squatch. So I sent it to you. It was only $2, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Man moths? I've heard about Mothman before. Spacing off again, dude. It's like I'm ready for bed, dude. I'm ready to go to bed. Doesn't make any sense because I slept really well. It's probably the best sleep I've had in the past, like, 4 days. Fuck, is the Discord event this weekend? Oh. Oh, KC. Oh, that's awesome. Your wife is gonna see that and be like, what the fuck? Yeah, he's with Squatch now, Virus. Is the Discord event this weekend? Oh, I still have my Monday watch parties. Let's cancel those. December... No, it's December 28th. That's next weekend, not this weekend. Okay, I was gonna see, like, I don't have the energy to do it this weekend, man. I don't. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, you know, Jack, you had a good start up until the part where you face-planted yourself. It went great up until then. December 22nd? I think that's my sister's birthday. Pretty sure we're only a week apart. Bonk, 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 bonk. Jack, that's because the game is garbage. My favorite thing is when you land on top of your opponent and you still miss it. You still miss it. Even though you, like, physically go through your opponent. Oh, there's another one. Which sucks because, like, the springboard moves are so cool, right? But they never hit. They never hit. Oh, you're about to miss about 30 of them this match. They literally, they just don't connect. There's no collision whatsoever. Be my 11. Anybody? No, you know what? It's too new. I was gonna ask if anyone's seen the new Stranger Things, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Not of my moveset. That's what I did. That's what I did. And, like, not because I don't want them. Especially because, like, my person... I want him to be jumpy, jumpy, high flyer ninja man. But there's no point to run them if they never fucking work. You know? Half the springboard moves are, like, super fucking cool, but they don't work. You know, the game just inherently doesn't work. And then sometimes I'll have people come in my chat and be like, well, you know, that's because you have to raise your aerial range. So you do, right? But then you overshoot them. So, like, if you're here and your target is here, you'll land over here. And if you lower the stat, you'll land over here. And then if you have the stat just right, you'll land on top of your opponent and you'll still miss. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, there we go. Hey. I've noticed that some springboard attacks have a massive hitbox, though. Like the springboard casket drop. That move hits from, like, a mile away. I think it's because it, like, attaches to the person who's using it. It kind of seems like. Like, it'll glue to them. Uh-oh. I feel like that would have really hurt his spine to reverse that. Like, in that way. A springboard moonsault, headlock, elbow drop. Yeah, some of them just seem to hit more often. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you're glitched. Oh, wait. He jumped over you. Oh, you dodged it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for Panther. It worked out. No way you beat him twice. No fucking way. That's crazy. That's crazy. Monk. I fucking hate that move. I hate that move so much. Ooh. I wonder if I set one of my moves, one of my seated moves as a favorite, I wonder if my character will stop doing that glitched move. I fucking hate that move, Virus. That move is a bug. Every single character has that move as a ghost move. And it pisses me off because it's the worst move in the game. You literally slam your entire body against the mat and you just push your opponent over. Like, speaking strictly physics, it's the worst move in the game. And every fucking character has it. So you have big characters, like Virus will do it. And then you have small characters like AJ Aces will do it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's not on anybody's movesets. Ooh. Damn. Damn. I don't think I've ever seen Panther get shut down like that before. Okay, go now. See you later. Later, Jack. I appreciate you hanging out, dude. Okay, good night. Bye. I feel like Panther got really fucked with that glitch. Because he had Jack down, and then he couldn't do anything about it. And then he got back up, and he had the advantage again. And he just sat there and took it. His character just spaced off. Or I'd settle for somebody with, like, stable mood swings. You know, like, I feel like I should have had either a real life or a stream thing for, like, my kidney stones. You know, the anniversary of my kidney stones is this week. I feel like I should celebrate that. How funny would it be to have a kidney-shaped, like, cake and get everyone some, like, rock candy? That'd be funny. Yeah, right? Right? Guys, remember that time I was in the hospital for 2 days and almost missed Christmas? Fuck yeah. First Christmas in the new house? Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That'd be fun. I didn't advertise my birthday at all. I feel like I should have advertised my kidney stone birthday. What the fuck does that mean, Casey? Highlight. Good morning, good morning. You get your head sword phoned? Means what you think it does? I don't know what that means. I didn't think anything. There's a ride where they stick lasers in my pee hole and shoot down the space rock? No? I don't know what you mean! He sounds to dust? Man, that's some crazy dirty talk. I can only imagine the way that Oscillator talks to his wife. Don't worry, baby. You'll never have any kidney stones with Yes Horse. I'm gonna tenderize your kidneys into dust. Oh. Through your pee-pee. What other way would I pass them, KC? That's the only way out. It's a one-way. Shit, not the lightning lane. Not the lightning lane. What? That looks like a little kid ride. Okay, can this website chill with the fucking pop-ups? What? The ultrasound shock waves of the ride break down the stones. The fact that you're riding around on a mine cart makes it even funnier. Mickey Special Mouses? Ayo! I tried to go for a site that wouldn't get blocked in my country. Yeah, all they did was steal my social security number. Thanks. It's fine. No big deal. I don't have any money in that anyway. It's fine. Ah! Oh, Pal is giving Nighlok words of affirmation! Highlands. I can help protect you. No. No. You take your 1980th century Midwestern house architecture and you get out of here. Get. Yeah, dude, right, Virus? For real, dude. The American tax system is fucking me raw. And, like, not in the fun way. Also, I forgot to check the Fortnite shop last night. Who the fuck is... Oh, all the Harry Potter shit's in the game now. And they did the lazy thing where they just made a bunch of random fucking... people. Oh, poo-poo pee-pee. Poo-poo pee-pee. Wholesome snack showcase bundle? Alright, alright, alright. Let's see what we got here. Bunch of random garbage I've never heard of? What? 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 What a deal. A lot of new bundles on Humble Bundle right now. What? A whole bunch of more games I've never heard of? Ooh, Bramble. Hey, Mario. Better with a friend co-op adventures? Tribes of Midgard, Risk of Rain, Trine 4? For the King? Okay, that bundle's kind of fire. That bundle's kind of fire. You know what I could go for right about now, Mario? I can go for a nap. I'll go for a nap. Okay. Award nomination bundle. I've never heard of any of these fucking games, so they must have been really shitty awards. Wholesome bundle. Alright, there's gonna be something good here. I've never heard of any of these. Come on, Humble Bundle. Last bundle. I never heard any of those either. Fuck! Boom, boom, boom. That's not quite how I describe my house. You're fine. What is Small World? Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. I've always wanted to buy the book bundles, but I don't, like, read books. On Audible? Did you ever fix your headphones? What would use sports game management? What is like Football Manager? I mean, I'm sure that's happened before. I mean, like, I'm sure that's been a thing. Like, they make all sorts of bundles. Just a matter of being able to catch it when it comes up, because they're only there for like a week, sometimes less. I try to make it a point to check Humble Bundle at least twice a week. But sometimes there's some crazy fucking matches on Humble Bundle. Oh, so you think it's your phone? I mean, can you connect them to like the computer or something? My blue jersey. Ooh. I was like actually surprised that I won a giveaway for like the first time. And then I was like, yay, and I claimed it on my account. A lot of times when I get a game code, I'll just give it away to my community. And I was really, really happy that I had finally won like a good game. Like, that's like a $60 game, you know? And then it went free on Epic like less than like 12 hours later or whatever. Like less than 12, I think it was. Sorry, I was talking to my wife. She's ordering dinner because my parents are downstairs as well. I used to get so hyped over games before Epic, and then I realized I literally will never play any fucking games on Epic for Fortnite. Yeah, dude. I have so many fucking games on Epic, and I have played approximately like 3 of them, literally. I've played Call of the Wild, The Angler, Back 4 Blood, and Fortnite. Back 4 Blood is a story though. I didn't intend on playing Back 4 Blood on Epic. That was an accident. Holy shit. That was an accident. The Fallout bundle? Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember seeing the Fallout bundle. I wish they would, I wish there was a, you know what, there probably is a Discord bot that'll post that on Discord. Like, the Humble Bundle on Discord. Yeah. I've never played a management game. Never played a management game before. You know what? I'm gonna take a painkiller. I've been taking a painkiller all week. I'm gonna take a painkiller and see what happens. I don't know what any of that is. This is literally the only sports game I own, Mario. And I haven't even played this game yet. Though to be fair, I do manage it, like, in real life. It takes up all my free time. All of it. Literally all of it forever. Also, that reminds me that I need to bug people to play Gauntlet with me. Has anybody ever played Incursion Red River before? Is that like, are there any... Does anybody know any PvE extraction games? No, Mario, I completely, seriously, I've never played this game. I have only ever done AI versus AI. I've never actually played it. It just popped up on my recommend. I was looking at a game called SCP 5K to see what the sale was on it. And it's like, if you like SCP, you should check out Red River. It's a PvE only extraction shooter. My Rise is great. What makes it great? All right. It is now trying to sell me a game called Dungeon Stalkers, where you play as a naked woman with giant legs, butt, and boobs, dressed as a bunny, and you crawl around in a dungeon with a sword that's too big to carry. This game looks pretty good. I feel like I should get it. Gray Zone is another one that I've had on my wish list for a while. Just because it looks really, really nice. I can't believe that game would be rated poorly. That's crazy. That game looks like it just has so much content. Well, to get the main roster and rebrand themselves as NXT Mutiny? Huh. You love shooting games? Well, come play, like, Space Marine and Darktide with me. Whatever happened to Forever Winter? That game, like, people were freaking out over that game coming out, and then it came out and nobody ever talked about it again. Literally nobody ever talked about it again. Oh, here's Gray Zone right here. $40. Delta Force. What is a PvE extraction? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find. That's what I'm trying to find. Boom, boom, boom. Hunt and extract. You know what's another game that I've always wanted to play, but there's no reason for me to buy it because it just doesn't look good. Is the Hunt Showdown. Ooh, Witchfire. Witchfire's been on my list for a really long time as well. Like a really long time. But it's single player, so like I'll give... Oh yeah, we're back to Dungeon Stalkers. Look at all the butts. That's what makes it a good game, is when it's got lots of butt. Hunt Showdown, aesthetically, is like one of the coolest games. I love the aesthetics of Hunt Showdown. The art style, the lighting, the cosmetics, the gun style, the enemies, the shadows, the fact that everything is like saturated. Pretty sure I've seen Virus play it at least once, so you know it's a good game. Like, the game just looks amazing. But it's a fucking PvP game, and I don't want to play it. That makes me not want to play it. It's Rocket League. Bang, 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 bang. That guy just shot the fuck out of that dude. Like, it looks cool. Hi, Char. His opinions mean nothing? That's so mean to say. Is Conan Exiles? I feel like that's a game that I should have played by now. I've always heard good things about it, but I've never played it. Oh, shit. I can play as the Disciple of Death, and it looks like Post Malone. Is that Post Malone? Somebody Google is Post Malone in the Hunt Showdown. Hi, Bunny. Also, hi, Char Char. Oh, that reminds me. Also, for those of you guys who like your Steam profile, because the Steam season just started, you can spend your points in the point shop to level up your seasonal badge and level up your Steam account for free. So for those of you guys who are like me, Light, I know you're on that spectrum. You can get a couple free easy levels. Also, are we going to talk about the fact that Whisper Mountain Outbreak is on sale right now and nobody's played it with me yet? I should buy it. I should buy it. I should buy that right now. All right, I'm here. I'm back. I'm present. The Dune game? The Dune game looks like shit. I think Post Malone got his own expansion. Wait, did he? How is this man in everything that I do, Clue? How is this man in everything that I do? Post Malone was at a WWE match the other day. He bought a $2 million Magic card. He's featured on Magic the Gathering products and shows all the time. This man just does, like, everything that I'm interested in. Post Malone's murder circuit. Critiques my Steam profile? I don't remember that, Oski. No. Was it good? How'd it go? For those points. Last night I saw my points, but nothing in my gift history. The stickers are what give you the points, Char. There's a delay on it, though. I don't know what that delay is. When you go to somebody's Steam profile, there's a button on the top right where you can give awards to that profile. And when you do, you spend points, and then it gives you points in return. So, I gave you, or I spent 5,000 points last night, so I'm assuming you'll get 5,000 points. I'm not really sure how it works. I don't know when they come over, though. And then you can spend those in the point shop to buy, like, backgrounds and stuff. Rozzy has a new friend. Yo. Okay, all right. If Pitbull and Post Malone came over and said, hey, man, you guys want to hang out to play some Magic the Gathering and WWE? I'd be like, you know, yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'll come hang out, I guess. If 2 millionaires come ask me if I want to hang out with them, I'm going to go hang out with them, all right? Well, maybe. Depends on the millionaires. I don't think I'd ever go hang out with Trump. But like Post Malone, I don't even know that guy, but he plays Magic, so I know he's got to be a cool dude, right? Maybe go spend like 300k to level up. Oh, does it look sick now, Oski? Hold on. Hold up, buddy. Hold up. Thank God you never... Are you playing Stolen Realm?
New subscriber.
Who the fuck's that? Hi, Clue. Clue, you're killing me, buddy. No, you're playing the new Stolen Realm. Is that the one where you just walk around and don't actually play it? Hi, Kaio. Thank you, Clue. 7 fucking months, man. Clue, you've been killing me, man. You are the only watch streak I managed to maintain with my going away a couple weeks ago. And I'm trying very hard to level that watch streak. That is my most important watch streak. But fuck, you go live so goddamn late, dude. I swear, it's fucking... like, I'm scared to go to bed early because I'm like, what if Clue pulls a Rarius and goes live at 6:30 a.m. in the morning and I lose my fucking streak? I'd be pissed, dude. I'd be pissed. I worked on that all month. Thank you, Kaio. And also, thank you for the sub. I'd love it. What, he shoots guns as well, Squatch? Work has been hell, but happy. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you. What's going on with work? Your stream's been all over? I feel that, man. I feel that. I understand that. I was just talking to people the other day about a game called Stolen Realms and how I would really... Apparently, Stolen Realms is a 6-player game. I would have had no idea. I've played it with my wife, and that's it. I would love to play Stolen Realms. For those of you guys who don't know what Stolen Realm is, it's a small little indie game that is essentially Baldur's Gate with no roleplay. It is just the combat. You go from... I've had a base stolen... Why the fuck you playing a... Okay. So Stolen Realms, the survivors... Hi, Queen. I have a watch streak with you as well. I don't share my watch streaks because it feels... I don't know. It makes me anxious. Because, like, I'm a lurker, right? My camera just broke. Don't look at my massive dong. That's not my leg. It was my dong. If you are after ads, what happened? You might want to answer me. But me to ask, how better is life in Ireland than from the U.S.? I mean, that's... What's the word that I'm thinking of? That's opinionated, you know what I mean? The quality of life is a lot higher here. It's a lot healthier here. Like, a lot healthier here. I don't share my watch streaks. I don't share them in your stream! Yeah, say it. There you go. That's right, parentheses. Take that shit. But I'll tell you that I have them. I'll tell you that I have them. I think I'm only up to 8 or 9 with Queen after I lost hers. I missed a frog stream at some point, so I couldn't... Am I stroking out? So my watch streak with frog is down to like 2 now or some shit like that. So I don't know when the fuck I missed a frog stream, but apparently I missed a frog stream. I'm a little bit agitated about that. I'm identical for the king. I'm not sure if I know for the king. I've heard of it. But the, what was I gonna say? Nah, Queen, fucking, dude, I know for a fact you've heard this rant. Don't, just stop me now if you've already heard it. I queued for, it might have been 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. It was a week or 2 ago. I haven't played Space Marine 2 since. I logged in to go play it. I wanted to go do the hard mode so I can get the 200 credits. I joined into a mission that's already... I hit, like, join. It loads me into a mission that's already going. Right? And I get dropped into... Like, screen turns black. I'm loaded in. There's a boss in front of me. Both my teammates are dead, and I'm completely surrounded by a horde, and I can't move. I die instantly. I queue again. The same thing happens! 2 games in a row. I load into a boss mid-attack. It's completely surrounded by a horde. Die instantly. Queue up a 3rd time. I join a party that's still in the battle barge with a level 11 and a level 9. Leave their party. Give it 5 minutes. Load up again. I join a party with 2 other low levels. And I said, fuck this shit. And I just logged out. Fuck that shit, dude. I was crashing out so fucking bad, man. I was getting so fucking angry at that shit, man. Just let me host, and then I can kick the low levels, for fuck's sake. Just give me host. Stop letting me join these baby lobbies with 0 prestige level 9s. Like, what's the point of even going to go play it? You know they're gonna get. You know what's gonna happen is they're gonna join. They're gonna die to a boss in the first 2 minutes, like the first 2 groups that I played in. Fuck, dude. Alright, let me read that giant wall of text. It sometimes does a really good job of making a deep storyline with randomized components actually instead of to play. Oh, yeah? See, that's cool. It's not the gameplay that I'm worried about, Oski. The gameplay looks good. It's just the art style just looks so childish. You know what I mean? The art style just looks childish. Clue, I forget what you do for work. What the fuck do you do for work again? I know I ask that almost every time you're here. I found out that Rar is an engineer. Fuck! You're both engineers! Fuck! So I was gonna say, if Rara is the engineer, you must be the IT guy. Fucking, god damn it! Who the fuck do I know who works in IT? Also, hi Loki. How dare you? I don't remember. Glace works at Glace. I know you work IT. I'm also an engineer. The fuck you are. There's no way you're just a bunch of engineers hanging out. Like, you get done doing engineering stuff and you put down your hard hat. You turn off the little light in your hard hat and you put down your wrench and you guys all get together and frolic around. There's no way. 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 That's like hanging out with other people that do the same. That's like me getting back from my hotel job and ringing up and like getting my phone and be like, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop. Yes, hello. Security at the hotel? Yes, I would really like to play a game of Magic the Gathering with you right now. There's no way. There's no way. You talk to people at school? I literally don't believe you, man. I've never had a conversation with a stranger in my life. I really do, Oski. I'm also an engineer? You work at Amazon, you bitch! Bip boppity bip boop. What are you talking about? Okay, we're all fucking engineers now. Okay, I see how it is. We're all engineers now. Doesn't know what an engineer is? What are you talking about? He builds turrets! It's Torborn from Overwatch! Everybody knows what engineers do. Where do you think turrets come from? This is just, you guys are rage baiting me. Where do you think the turrets come from? Somebody has to build them. It's probably not Queen. She's baiting me again. Getting all my pineapples in one basket. See, baby gets it. Baby gets it. She's all about shapes. With daddy turret and mummy turret, they don't love anything. They're fucking turrets. They just shoot shit. They shoot their shot, bro. That's all they're doing. What are you talking about? I am an engineer of the pencil. You know, there's probably people who have used that quote before. This is why Queen's a VTuber. She's actually a dwarf in real life and doesn't want us to see her massive beard. She's hiding her turrets from the camera. She's actually a sentient turret controlled by Rarius and Clue. Rarius built it, and Clue made the software for it? Fuck! The clankers are here! Whoop, 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 whoop. Not a conversation I was expecting to have today. You're dead? It's okay. Clue, restart Queen. Please. No, I'm not going to say that. I swear to God. Boop, beep, boop, boop. You got to make the noise. I got to teach you guys how to work in IT. I've never done it, but I could do it. I could do it. You know why? It's all about appearances, right? When it comes to IT. You gotta make the noises, right? You go down and fix somebody's computer and you go, don't worry, ma'am, I'll fix your computer. And when they hear those noises, it brings solace. They are calm in the heat of the moment. They know they're in good hands because you made that computer make the sticky keys noise, and they don't know how to do it. Do you hold down shift for 5 seconds? Do you hold down control for 5 seconds? Nobody knows for sure. So, like, when you sit down, you know, you just... That's where the money is. That's where the money is. That's where voice actors make their bank, dude. Computer fixing. Yeah, see? Glace gets it. Glace works in IT. He understands. He understands. Blam, titty, blam, blam, blam. No, that's the sound of my gat. What are you talking? You wait till I make that sound pack file for Space Marine 2 mods. I'm gonna pull out my heavy boulder. You wait, dude. The Tyranids aren't gonna know what tittied them. Oh, dude, you're fucking dead. Loki, you're gone, man. You're dead. I lied. You're good. You're fine. Walk it off, buddy. See? He's fine. He reversed. He's good. He's fine. I swear, you know how bad my ADD is? My wife messaged me about dinner 22 minutes ago. And I have read it and then replied in my head and went back to talking to you guys. And then when I look over at my right monitor, I see the message again and go, oh, I forgot to reply. And I reply in my head again. Why didn't you just pin him right there, Virus? And I went to go reply again. It's happened for 22 minutes now where I've thought I've replied to my wife, but I haven't. And I just looked over right now, and apparently I still haven't replied. But at this point, I thought I've replied 15 times. I don't know how this has happened. Damn, Virus, you engineered that victory. Holy shit. You know how hard it was to get a pose for Virus's action figure? Clue! Did you see my card stuff? You're familiar then, right? So, I found out there's a mod that you can get for that game that allows you to replace any image or texture, as you IT people would call it, you engineers would call it. You can replace any mesh, texture, data, etc. that's in the game. So naturally, as a normal human does, the first thing I did was I immediately dropped all prior arrangements and activities and then proceeded to make like 500 images. Hold on, how many images is it? How many images am I up to? Ba 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 ba. 480. That's a lot, Jesus Christ. So I have changed every single thing in that game. You're in it. You're all over the place, actually. I think you have like maybe like 3 different things. You been taking your meds? No, I don't have any meds. Nope. Really? Yeah, it's really cool. I'll show you in a few minutes. When this match is done, I'll give you the rundown. I'll show you. And like I haven't even played the game. When I started modding it, I only had I think like 12 hours on the game, and that was all through streaming here with you guys. And now I have 44 hours on the game. So I've been for the last like week and a half I've been doing nothing. I forgot to reply to my wife. I'm not okay. What a circle I live in. Fuck, dude. You gotta engineer a way out of this. You gotta engineer a way out of this. But yeah, no, I got hyper obsessed, and it's what I've been doing literally all night, every night. And clue, I finish it tonight. All I have left to design is 2 more board games. Once I make those 2 board games, I'm done. That's it. I will release my mod to the public. All 2 people who are waiting to play it will be ecstatic. They're going to be so happy. All 2 of them. Pretty sure I missed my match? You did. You did. We are in the main event right now. The player mod? Yeah, boy! It's on sale right now for like $9 or something like that. It's 3 people now? Fuck yeah, dude! My instinct was like, that's almost 4! Yep, that's how counting works. That is indeed how counting works. I don't even know why. It was just like, it was just a... What's the terminology I'm thinking of right now? A spar of the moment thing? I don't know. I don't know. It was just like, wow, I could change images? Wow, I should do that. And I just sat down and did it. You know? I just did it for no reason. It's really cool. You're gonna like it. Or maybe you won't. Who knows? I don't know what you're into. Either way, it's cool. I think it's cool. It tickled the happy things for the week that I've been doing it. I'm almost done now. I did all the data last night, so all the in-game text has now been changed. What happened? Hold on, wait. Oh boy. This part without words is just fucking weird as hell, man. Weird as hell. What time is your stream, Queen? I should be free tonight. I don't think I made plans with anyone. Right? I don't think I made plans. Did I? Did I make plans with you? No, you can't fuck around. You have to tell me the truth. 8 p.m. You're gonna make me fucking Google this. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, beep, boop. YouTube is gonna be very confused what that was. Just pretend it's computer noises and be impressed. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. 2 a.m. Or 3 a.m. Thank you, Google. 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. One of the two. One of the two. Hold on, I got your Discord right here. Yesterday you started at 11. The day before that you started at 4:30. 10, 2, 1, 4, 8 p.m. 2, 1, 4. You're killing me. You're killing me. What, this song? What's wrong with this song? Beep, boop, beep, boop. No, we didn't. I was gaslighting you. I was gonna say my wife was talking about playing Orcs Must Die, so I wasn't sure if I had plans. Wait, is this the song that was on my playlist, or is this a song that Grazer recommended? See, I hate that, Alex, man. I care more about my little game shop looking cool than I care about it being functional, you know what I mean? Oh, I see what you're talking about. Oh, the badge. Funky Town was yours. This song makes me think of playing a BMX game in 2007. What song is it supposed to be, Char? M1A1? Right album, though? Almost, buddy. Almost. We almost made it. different sleeves. I debated making, like, custom AWA sleeves. Or, sorry, custom AWA dice, but who the fuck plays card games with a D20? Just fuck that one guy who keeps... Yeah, I got that at my store, too. I put red dice in one time, and now I have, like, 18 customers a day come in and go, what? No red D20 dice? And then they buy 17 Volpez figures. So I don't really know what that guy's on. When does the song start, Char? We're almost halfway through it. I gave it 120 seconds. Or, sorry, 83 seconds. He's fucking with me. This is like the intro to a CD. One minute, 50 seconds, Char. 1 minute, 50 seconds. I still don't even know what he's saying. He's just mumbling. Bonk. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. I keep thinking Squatch is going to finish Blicky, but Blicky avoids it somehow. Oh, he's pointing at him and everything. That was a lot of pointing for that. The Bua treat? Gotta make sure my butt doesn't show. I know what you guys are after. The butt pics. It's not happening, man. That cake is for me and me alone. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Ooh, he kicked. Oh, he got him there. Oh, he's vibing. I don't mind the gorillas. There he is. Hi, buddy. Hi. He comes right in, goes right for his toy banana. Hey, 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 don't just come in here and go to sleep, you little fuck. Oh, yeah, this song fucking slaps, but hold on. YouTube, I love you guys. I will see you at some point. I'm so behind with shit. My brain's not working well. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye, 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 bye.